screen. We on? Yes, you are on the scene. I'm your girl, Racheal J, and we are back for a fantastic, fabulous show. I even had to put on my, you know what I'm saying, because I'm dealing with Miss Cece Symone, you know what I'm saying, the fashionista, stylistics. I had to go ahead and put on my gold shoes for this interview. Yes, and won't he do it? You know, sometimes you just got to just take a moment and take a praise break, because God is good.
Absolutely.
You just step back and look at it like, won't he do it? Yes. So that's the perfect song to come in on. You know, big shout out to Corinne Hawthorne with Won't He Do It.
Yes.
Miss Cece Symone. Woo!
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here. It's such a, I get so excited because I'm learning so many different things about, you know, boutiques and how they operate. And I never really understood them before. I was like, why does somebody want a little mini store? I just don't understand it, you know. But as I've grown in my knowledge is power. You know, I've realized how unique boutiques are and how they can really transform your style and your wardrobe.
Absolutely.
So let's go back to, you know, how you got started. You know, just in fashion and in your love for fashion.
Well, actually, my love for fashion, it started really young. My great-grandmothers, they were so fashionable, and they were such a huge influence in my life. My grandmother, Courtney, my grandmother, Burdell. Like, my grandmother, Burdell, she was, like, really before her time. You know, she really was.
Go, Granny, okay?
So, and me and her, and that was something that was that we shared together, was our sense of fashion and stuff like that. And then with my grandmother, Courtney, she was like always really fashionable, you know. So if you were staying at Courtney house, you was going to church on Sunday morning.
Okay, yes.
So like, you know, Saturday night was a big thing, like, because, you know, you'll lay out your little church clothes and stuff like that. And my grandmother was known for her hats. And
I was about to say, was she a hat lady? Yes.
So I think that's where it really started to grow or whatever. And I always just, you know, even in high school and stuff like that, I just love dressing well and fashion and things of that nature, you know. So, but when I was in school, I went to school for business management. So, so basically, with that, like, I would have never thought, like, I would own my own boutique because I was, like, working in finance and stuff, and
total opposite.
Total opposite, complete opposite. So that's why I'm like, that song was so powerful, like, you know, especially, like, when that song came out, because when I was working in finance, I absolutely loved my job. And with starting me to start my own business is that I was fired. So I was like, so because I got fired, so I was like, oh my goodness. At that point in time, I realized that I never want anyone to control my own destiny. So I was like, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. So like as a hobby, I was doing like Swarovski crystal shoes and stuff like that.
Now okay, explain that.
So Swarovski crystals, they're like the Bentley of crystals of like rhinestones.
Okay.
So basically what I was doing is I was taking a pre-existing shoe and then I was adding Swarovski crystals to it. Because I'm a shoe freak, so I love shoes.
I'm liking this.
So it just started off as a hobby because, like, you know, especially going through losing my job and losing, and also during that time too, I lost my grandparents and stuff, my grandmothers and stuff during that time. So it was like, man, like sometimes your world just gets turned upside down. And you just don't know like what you should do, where you should go, whatever. But like, so that was a good pastime for me. And so one day my girlfriend, she was like, let's go to this, you know, little networking event or whatever. So I was like, I don't want to go. She was like, come on, girl, let's go. I'm gonna make you go.
You get that.
So I'm like, okay. shoes to this
Oh,
event.
yes!
So I ended up meeting this lady at the event who ended up ordering like 3 pairs of
Are
shoes
you
for me. Yeah,
talking about divine destiny, okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
Yeah, she ended up ordering like 3 pairs of shoes for me, and I was just like, when she asked me about it at first, I was like, I don't even know what to charge. Like,
yeah.
because I was like, I do this as a hobby, like, you know. So actually, and she became very instrumental in me like starting my business and stuff because, you know, she was recommending her friends. So then all of a sudden I got overwhelmed with like these shoe orders and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I need to do something that's less time consuming.
Yes.
Because like doing the shoes, like it was because I was placing them by hand. So it would take anywhere from like 12 to 16 hours or whatever to do it. Right. So I was just like, you know what? I need something else. And everybody kept asking me, what about clothes?
Right.
So I was like, you know what? What about clothes?
That first really true love. Yes.
Right. So, and that's how I started my journey. Without any technical training. I never went to any fashion schools. I just really started absorbing information about fashion. Right. I started watching fashion shows. I started reading. And YouTube is amazing because you can find out so much information.
Oh my gosh.
From Google and YouTube.
You put your whole life together, okay?
Right, exactly. So it was great. So then, you know, so then I just started, you know, doing like fashion and stuff like that. I found vendors and started manufacturing and stuff in China, and that was kind of difficult a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Because like I said, I had no technical training. So
right.
Everything is trial and error. It even it's still trial and error.
We're getting it started, and you've been successful in this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want to, before we move on, I want to tap into success and purpose, because my opinion, Racheal J's opinion, is that you can be successful, but you cannot be, but that doesn't mean that that's your purpose.
Exactly.
You know, like you were successful in finance,
right?
You're still, you know, it was good. It looks good on the outside.
Right.
You were making your money,
but
you know, but your purpose,
right? And I think the thing about my purpose and stuff like that, one of the things that really draw me about fashion, because I really love making other people feel good.
Oh, yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's one way that I can connect with so many women, like, because with my boutique, it's an online boutique, so I ship all over the country.
Oh my goodness.
And it's like, just to be so influential, and I have met so many amazing people in this journey and stuff like that, and be able to connect with like women and empower women and stuff like that. Like that's my true passion, and you can really do that through fashion. You really can,
because you feel good when you look good,
right?
You know?
Absolutely.
And then you also offer, because I was going through your I got your website, it's in one of my Google pages, it's right there. And you offer so many different things. It's not just clothing. I was looking through and I was learning. You had different palettes for different spring palettes for nail polish. I was like, oh, I may try them colors. Oh, I may try this. Oh, I like this. Yeah. So you have some blog things on there as well.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So I try to, because you know, with fashion, beauty, and it's like hand in hand and stuff like that. You know, because to me, it's about a total look. It's not just about just putting on an outfit and looking cute. Like you know, when I visualize outfits, like I visualize everything from the hair, makeup, everything,
I love
shoes.
Her. I love her already. Oh my gosh, yes.
Like everything. So it's just, you know, so that's why I offer, you know, because people, you know, sometimes people just don't know or whatever. Yeah. And I mean, and it may be your style, it may not be your style. But, you know, so
it's hard. Style is really, because if you don't really fully understand the essence of who you are, and if you're just like, okay, Kim K got this on, Rihanna got this on, so where do I kind of fit in the middle?
But see, I feel like that's the beauty in being a woman, because I feel like I have like such different styles.
Yes.
Like, and it's the time and the place of everything.
Yes.
You know, so like sometimes, you know, you want to be corporate, so you want to, and then sometimes you want to be a little bye-bye.
Right, okay,
you know?
bye-bye.
And then other times, you know, you just want to be like edgy, you know, and then other times you just want to be chill and relax, whatever. So that's what I try to represent when it comes to my line. I try to represent like
you can see
those,
that. You can see that in your pieces. I know that one green piece, girl, you better stop playing with me. Some shorts. And it's really free. I was like, oh my gosh, hold on, Racheal J up in the fest. We gonna put that on.
Right.
So if I came to you, because I know you have an online boutique, and I say, hey, I write your message, hey, I really don't know where to start.
Yeah.
What would that consultation be like?
Because for me, and that's why I kind of like boutiques and why boutiques are so much better is because you have that personal connection. So I can get to know you and your style, and exactly, because it might be like different events and stuff like that you want to wear different things for. So first I would try to get an understanding of your style. Right. And I mean, sometimes like I have had those type of messages and stuff before, so I'll go be like, what's your Instagram? So I try to go through their Instagram.
Yeah, that's good though. Yes.
So I can kind of get a feel, you know what I'm saying, of who that person is, and so I would know what to recommend to them.
Yeah. Do you run across those cases where, girl, I think we can, like, I love your style, but let's just do this and make it pop and make it just really.
Absolutely. And the thing about it is like, you have to be like, I hate like fashion faux pas, like, like people say like fashion rules and stuff.
Right.
Like,
okay. Yes.
I'm like, if you feel like wearing white.
I'm like, who made these rules? Why are we following them?
Right. So it's like, why do you have to, like, you should, because fashion should be an expression of who you are and how you feel.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, if you want to wear white, you want to wear stripes, whatever, as long as you look good in it.
You want to wear stripes and polka dots,
right.
do you?
Right.
Do
exactly.
you? Oh my, so who is like that person that inspires you in the fashion world?
Oh my goodness. So in the fashion world, who really inspires me? Well, first of all, I love Chanel. Like Chanel, that's the ultimate whatever, because it's just so classy and sophisticated.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes.
But if I had to say, as far as like a celebrity or something like that, like I love Rihanna's style. Rihanna.
You know what? Did I say I love her? Oh my, yes.
Yes, I love Rihanna's style. I love like Beyonce style.
Yes.
Kim Kardashian. You can say what you want about her, but she know how to dress.
She be doing that thing. Exactly. Sometimes them leggings be stretched to the max on the backside, but she be doing
right.
But she be she be doing her thing though. You got it. She is definitely an icon.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
So if I had to say pop culture, like those would probably be the ones that inspire me the most.
Oh my goodness! And if you could work with anybody, if anybody can call you and be like, "Will you please style me for this event?" Would it be one of those ladies?
Yes.
Or would it be somebody else?
Well, I would style anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's just about the connection. So I would style anyone.
Absolutely.
But like if one of them called me to style, like I'm most definitely gang. So if you want to hit me up,
Oh my goodness! Yes. And then you call yourself the serial entrepreneur. What does that, in your terms? What does that mean?
So along with having Designs by Cece, Symone, I also recently started Bankwell Properties and Investments, which is a real estate investment firm. So so it's my baby. It's brand new.
Yes.
So basically, what I do is I help distress homeowners and stuff like that are on the verge of like losing their homes and stuff like that. Oh my goodness! Yes. So we help them out of their situation.
Right.
So and then we also if they want to sell their home and stuff like that, so we'll buy their house cash. They don't have to worry about any fixing up or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yes, and just while you're talking about that, just let people know how you could actually get in contact with you on that side.
Okay, so it's bankwellproperties.com. So just look up bankwellproperties.com. And that's how you can get in touch with me if you're interested, or if you're an investor and you're looking for sales opportunities and stuff like that, because I help a lot of people out, so I get like a lot of different like properties and stuff like that. So you can just sign up for the buyers list, or if you want me to come out or one of my team members to come out to assess your home to see how we can help you and sit down and have a conversation with you, we most definitely can do that.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Serial entrepreneur, Designs by Cece, Symone. You say you represent the definition of a true unapologetic girl. Go, just lay it on us, baby. Just break that down.
Basically, because like I said, like you have to have big kahunas to start
Yes.
your own business.
Yes.
Because I remember when I first said, like, you know, after I got, you know, fired from my job, and I came to my family, and I was like, I think I want to do my own thing. And they was like, are you sure?
Yes.
So, but I'm like, no, like, you know, because I felt like I'm young, I have no children, you know what I'm saying? So it's the perfect opportunity to just take a chance on myself, because that situation, I never wanted anybody to control my own destiny. I always wanted to be in control of my own destiny. So life will be played on my terms. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to my life. So, and that's why I say, won't he do what he said he would?
Yes.
Because, like, you know, there has been times where I didn't know up, down, left, right, or how I was going to get through certain situations and stuff like that. So you have to be, like, very dedicated. You have to be a hard worker. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, too, when you're, like, a woman in business, you know, or if you're like a first generation entrepreneur, you know, it's so hard because it's like I said before, it's about trial and error. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you're gonna make mistakes. Like, even now, even though, like, honestly, I would say probably last year was like the first year that I honestly felt comfortable in my business and with like feeling like I know what I'm doing.
Like, okay, I can breathe.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and it takes time, and a lot of people, like, you know, you can't, it takes time, and then also you gotta, like, dig deep sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, when that why
is what keeps you going.
Exactly. Because and you have to, as an entrepreneur, sometimes you can just get caught up on the, like, everyday operations and stuff like that. And sometimes you will experience burnout. You know what I'm saying? Because then you'll be like,
I want to talk about that too. What does that look like for you? And how do you get past it? So, like you said, you have to remember your why. You know what I'm saying? And you have to understand that, like, you know, even though this is my dream, so I'm not going to give up on myself. Like, for me to give up is giving up on myself. And then also, it's other people that's out there that's watching you. It might be somebody else watching you that might be like, oh, you know, she did this. Maybe I can start my own boutique. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't know who your inspiration or who's watching you. So that's why I always say, like, even when you don't think no one's watching, still continue to keep press forward, because you never know. I love it. I love it. Isn't she awesome? Oh my goodness. And how long have you had your boutique open?
So my boutique, it will be 5 years.
Wow.
5 years.
June,
Yes, June 12th will be 5 years.
Oh my gosh, that's your anniversary.
That's my anniversary.
So are you planning something? Or
you know what? I was just really talking to, like, one of my best friends. She's also my graphic designer. She does all my branding and stuff like that. She's super dope. Her name is Paper Candy.
Look.
Paper Candy by D. She's amazing. She's, like, really killing the game right now. So then she was like, because, you know, I was like, I don't know, do you think I should do something? She was like, girl, like, that's such a great accomplishment to be in business for 5 years. Like, you need to do something. So I was like, okay, so I probably will put a little something together. So stay tuned on my Facebook.
Okay. So what is the process? Because one thing I've always wondered, I was like, how do you make your selections? How do you know what to put on your site? Because it's such a selective
and it can be
amount.
So, like, with my product line, first of all, I offer everything from small to 3Xs.
Oh, okay. So, you better get with it.
And then, and like I said, I like to have a variety. So not only do we have, like, fashion for, like, you know, sophisticated, sexy, whatever, but we also offer swimwear, lingerie, and I'm having a new accessory line that's going to hit the website as well. So that's really exciting. Like, you know, playing with, you know, metals and figuring out what pieces look good. You know, so actually going through the production of that is amazing. So, but at first, so like I said, I touched on this a little bit, when I was manufacturing in China, I was actually sketching and submitting.
Really?
And
oh my gosh.
And submitting my designs and stuff like that. And then but I have went through, like, you know, because with China, like, you know, I didn't, at that time, I was such a new business. Like, I didn't have the capital to have a quality control team to make sure everything is going right. And I got taken advantage of.
Right.
You know, so I had that was my tuition.
Right.
Losing that money was my tuition.
Oh my goodness.
So
and that's I'm so glad that you're open, because you know, when you're open about everything that you've gone through, it really does help.
Right.
You know, some people don't like to tell, you know, those pitfalls and those mistakes and those, oh my gosh, but that's huge.
It is huge, because if someone else is, you know, going into that, hey, learn from my mistakes.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't got to do the same thing that I did.
Right.
You know, but so then at that point, I just got so frustrated, because my breaking point was when I got new production from China, and I was so excited, because I'm like, oh my goodness, these pieces are gonna be amazing. And then like I opened up the box, and literally when I picked up the dress, I could like rip it from the seams.
You gotta be kidding me.
So I was like devastated, complete heartbroken and devastated.
Gosh.
So I was like, you know what? I need to find either like manufacturers, or I need to find vendors right here in the United States.
You can be there with your fabric. You can see exactly what's going on.
Right.
Motherfuckers.
So I can be like, you know what? If something's not right with production, I can just hop on a plane ride and be like, yo, what's going on? So yeah, so my pieces are basically, some of them are like designed by me, and then other I work with manufacturers.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I mean, with vendors, what I meant. Like, so yeah, so some of them are designed with manufacturers. So my whole team is out in LA, so I spend a lot of time in LA.
Yes.
So yeah,
oh
but how I found my manufacturers and my vendors and stuff like that was like, somebody was telling me like, oh, you need to go to Magic, and I'm like, what is Magic? And it's like a huge fashion like convention for anyone who's in the fashion industry or whatever. So then once I went there, that just opened my eyes to like so much, and I'm like, I'm not going hard enough. I need to go.
Right, hold on. Let me put on my running shoes. Okay, it's time to look. Okay.
Right. And that was a huge inspiration and everything. So yeah, so
wow, so Magic. Now where is that normally held at? Is it bounce around?
No, actually it's always held in Vegas. It's twice a year. In February and in August or whatever. So like if you're like, that's where everyone is who's in the fashion industry or whatever. So everyone goes there either in February and August. So yeah, so that was just amazing, going there and networking with other people that was in the industry, learning from them, picking their brains. Yeah. Also networking and stuff with them, you know. So that was very helpful, and like some of those connections I still have to this day, you know, going there and doing that.
Oh my God! Wow, what a wonderful story.
Yeah.
And to have the courage to say, okay, I made a mistake. This is how you can learn from my mistake. Let me help you.
Right.
And you can just feel the energy come off you.
Yeah.
You know it's authentic. You know it's real. You know that you're really about, you know, woman empowerment, because we need to love ourselves. You know, it's like you're good enough. I'm good enough. Barbara's good enough.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be somebody else to be good enough. You can just enhance you.
Right.
And if you understand who you are, you know, what makes you who you are, then baby, let's get it popping. You get with a stylist, you know what I'm saying? Baby, let's get it popping. And just explain how important on the business side, how important your branding and marketing was to get you to where you are today.
Branding and marketing is so important, like, you know, especially with the way social media is.
Whoo,
yeah. So, and I'm still learning even with that. You know what I'm saying, with finding my groove.
Right,
you know? But, you know, it's really important that, like, you be authentic with your clients, also, and with your brand messaging is so important, you know? So that's why I can sit here and be authentic and stuff like that, and make connections and stuff with people, because, like you said, people can feel that. And people can understand that. So, but with marketing, it's a beast, but you gotta have a team, like someone who, like, if you don't got it, then you need to get with somebody who does. You know what I'm saying? Because especially like, and it's so easy now to start businesses. Like, if you think about like maybe like 10, 12 years ago, it wasn't so easy to start a business.
It wasn't.
Now everybody, and like even with social media, they make it look so easy, and it's not.
No.
You know,
that's just the end product. Okay,
right? That's just an end.
Yes.
It's more than just taking cute pictures and having girls walking around in clothes. Like it's way more than just that. You know.
Yes, absolutely.
So you gotta have your Google Analytics and everything together.
Right, because it's all a process. From
right.
YouTube monetization, all that stuff. Go take a class.
Right.
The city of Chicago, I'm telling you, you know, subscribe to their newsletters because their business, they do classes on marketing, you know, YouTube and all this stuff, and branding. They do classes. You know, get an understanding because you have these great ideas.
Right.
You got to be more than a dreamer. You got to be a goal setter.
Right.
You know.
And it's also, you need to be consistent as well.
Oh my God.
Such key. Like
Yes.
it's consistent in your brand messaging, consistent in your branding, how you package your stuff, like consistent all across the board.
Right, absolutely.
So when people see, they be like, oh, okay, that must be, you know, designs by Cece Symone. You know? Yeah.
Okay. Yes. and I'm still, you know, tripping out on the website because I've been to other websites and not knocking anybody. You know, do what you do. But just those extra levels of just having those blogs there.
Yeah.
Because I was just sitting there really reading through them, and I was I was okay. Let me screenshot this. I need to remember this.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, that's just a fantastic way because so many people are completely lost.
Yes.
In the process, like how do I do my hair, how do I do my makeup? Oh my God, does this look right to me?
Yeah.
And people are afraid to wear colors.
Yeah.
They're afraid to.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they are like, and even for me, because like, you know, by nature, I'm a shy person by nature.
Yes.
I was telling you.
And
that.
she's so gorgeous, so adorable.
But like, I mean, forever, it took me a long time to even wear color in my hair. It's a big, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So like, you have to really like push those boundaries and experiment. You know, it's fun.
So what is your advice? Like you said, it's fun to experiment. Like if I were to come to you and say, man, this is, I don't know, I just the attention,
do it.
you know, oh my gosh, woo!
Just do it, you know. And if you, hey, listen, if you don't like it, you don't got to do it again.
Okay, you
it's
can
just that
take
simple.
it out. But trust me, you'll probably get more attention, positive attention.
Yeah, stepping outside of your comfort level, and even with the business, you know, you have to step outside of your comfort level. So.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yes. So what did that moment feel like when you made that decision that this is what I'm gonna do? Because it's all about making that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Once you make that grounded decision, you'll be surprised how many doors start to kind of open for you. What was that moment? Do you remember that moment where you?
I did. And I'm a dreamer physically and mentally or whatever.
Yes.
So I literally I remember because when I was toying with the idea okay, is this really what I really want to do? And I had a dream that I was doing it. So that was just confirmation to me. When I had the dream, I was like, okay, this is what I'm doing.
Okay, boom. Oh my gosh, yes, those dreams can really, because I truly believe that God places things in our heart and our minds that He wants us to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, what part you play in that do is that you just got to figure it out. I'm sorry. I can't give you all everything. You got to work for it. But yes, it's absolutely amazing. So let's talk more about your boutique. So from sizes 0 to 3X, and when you and some of the creations are yours, because you don't really know the difference between your creations and is there a way to separate to know, okay, this is by Cece Symone?
Well, everything is curated through me. So even if I didn't necessarily design it, I picked it out and I wouldn't put anything on my site that I wouldn't wear myself.
Bam.
So
okay.
So whether it's from my manufacturers or whether it's from one of my vendors, it's still curated by me or whatever. So.
And is it seasonal? Is it based on, okay, this is the season, this is what I feel is popping? How do you really just tap into, this is the outfit that I'm going to put on this site? You really have to,
with fashion, you
constantly
have to.
in magazines,
you have to study it. You have to study, social media, and
kind of what's trending.
Yeah, seeing what's trending and stuff like that. There is this place called Fashion Scope where they do projections for upcoming seasons and stuff like that.
Fashion Scope.
So they if you're a member, so there's going to their workshops, their seminars, or their webinars and things like that. So you can kind of see a little beforehand what are the trends and stuff like that. And plus, like I said, what I like is what I like.
Right. Yes.
So
don't put my little stain on it. Bring it in. Yes.
Exactly.
I love it. I love that you cater to so many different women because for a long time, plus size. Look, over the last year I've lost like over 100 pounds.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
So I'm talking from a place of I know. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like, look at you, and you don't know nothing about no plus size. Yeah, I do. Don't play with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for a while, you know, plus size women just didn't have clothes.
They didn't.
Everything just stopped right here and it flared out.
Right.
And it had, you know, weird flowers on it.
Yeah,
you know?
That's what I'm about to say. Big floral prints and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So, but I mean, with that, like, fashion has really came a long way
right.
with that part because,
yes.
like, you know, even if you're a bigger size girl, you still want to look cute too.
Oh
you
my
want something
gosh,
nice.
yes.
You know, like, so that's why I make sure I cater to all women and stuff like that. Yeah,
yes.
because you know. Everybody, I mean, if I was in that position, I wouldn't want to wear, like, these, like,
you
outfits
know,
that
stuff
don't do anything, right, that's ill-fitting,
goodness.
and these crazy colors, and these big
right.
prints,
like really?
It's so much more to explore, you
like
know
I'm
what
voluptuous,
saying?
I ain't dead,
right,
okay?
exactly.
And please, even if I'm dead, but you better put me in some stuff in that casket, stop playing with me.
Right, and I think it's, because I have read studies and stuff like that, and the average American woman is a size 14.
Right.
So, I mean.
So stop playing, like we don't have that buying power, like we ain't
right.
shopping.
Right, exactly. So.
Oh my goodness. So what would you right now, where you are in this space that you are right now,
mm-hmm.
if you can go back and tell that younger version of yourself,
mm-hmm.
just any tad bit of advice or just kind of sit down and if you were, let's create a scenario. Mm-hmm. You're walking in the park, this little girl sitting on the bench who is you when you're
mm-hmm.
younger, you as an adult come and sit by her. What would that conversation look like if you were just to give her some nuggets and just kind of
first be yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else.
Yes.
And don't try to be like, be authentic. Be
right.
authentically you. You know what I'm saying? And there will be a following who will appreciate that and who will love you for that.
Yes.
So.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Yeah, because especially
that's a lot. I hope y'all catch on to that. Yes.
Because, like, especially with social media, I just feel like now everybody does what everybody else, what they see everybody else doing.
Yes.
Instead of being themselves. Like,
mm-hmm.
be real. Don't lose sight of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't lose sight of your innocence. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
and
my
be,
gosh.
Authentic. So.
And elaborate on don't lose sight of your innocence. What does that look like for you?
Yeah. So, like, because just because somebody's doing something, that doesn't mean you necessarily have to do what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, especially, like I said, social media has been, and I hate to keep harping on social media, but it's such a huge part of our lives. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we see, like, these crazy TV shows with people, yelling and cursing each other out.
Hip-hop America.
Love it, right.
Hip-hop America.
Right.
I ain't watching that.
Right. Like, I don't watch any of that stuff because it doesn't move me, it doesn't empower me. It used to be my guilty pleasures, but like 2019, I was like, I'm letting go of all that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think it's so easy for women to hate on each other instead of empower and encourage and like connect with each other and collaborate with each other. Yes. And especially like here in Chicago, I feel like it's a culture that is like every man for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And power comes in numbers. Right. Like you might, even though you might be another boutique owner, you might have learned something that I don't even know. Right. You know what I'm saying? And because I've been in the game for a minute, maybe I can share with some of my mistakes with you. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So you won't have to go through that because it's enough money out here for everybody to eat. I don't gotta cut your throat.
Hello. Yes. Seriously. Hallelujah. Glory. Yeah.
Right. So, so I'm all down for collaborations and stuff like that. Like I try my best, when people reach out to me and stuff like that. But you want to make sure that it's someone who's in line with your brand and things of that nature because you still have to protect your brand identity as well. But it's still important to collaborate and to network, and that's the amazing thing because I met so many beautiful people off of social media as well who have their businesses and who even inspired me. So it's amazing.
Oh, I love it. Cece, Symone. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Wow. So you have your real estate business.
Mm-hmm.
You have your design business, your online boutique.
Yes.
what else does, because when you're a dreamer, it don't stop.
Yeah, it really don't.
So if I may, what else may be cooking, do you have cooking up for the near or far future?
Yeah. So like, just, I guess to go back to the topic that we were just talking about, I do want to start like a group for where women, we can all empower each other and help, like, because, especially if you're a first generation entrepreneur or whatever,
right.
you don't know, like, you know, it's just certain things that you don't know that you need to, like, you need a vet that's in the game that can help you out.
Yes.
So I would like to start, like, academy, a small academy with only a handful of women that
beautiful.
We empower, we network with each other, and we're trading off each other's clientele and ideas and things of that nature. So that's probably the next thing that I'm looking to do very soon, is starting an academy for women who either are in business or want to start businesses and things of that nature.
I love it. I love it. No, you said you lost one of your grandmothers. Do you have a grandmother still?
Yeah. So I actually, because I was so fortunate and blessed to have my great grandmothers and grandparents in my life.
Really?
So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So like they have passed on, but they have passed on, but I still feel their spirits and stuff like that with me, and they have been such a huge influence in shaping like who I am and what I am.
Look, I am not gonna do this. I'm so yes, I love it.
But
I love it.
Like, because like even with that situation, like even when I was older, like I still spent time, like, and my grandfather is still living. I still spend every Sunday with Papa, Sunday dinners with Papa. So those things are important to me. So family is important to me, and being there and those values that they instilled in me, and especially coming from the type of life what they had to go through, the struggle that they had to go through.
Oh my gosh.
It's no excuse for me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Having that blood running through my vein, you know what I'm saying? Like, not being able to, like, just because based off the color of your skin or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Being sharecroppers or not having a decent education and being discriminated against. So they didn't have those opportunities. So I owe it to them and myself, you know what I'm saying? To make it happen.
Absolutely. I know I lost my grandmother in 2009. Well, one of my grandmothers, the last one. Yeah. And I remember, her being, knowing that she was passing, and she was like, Racheal, please go for it. Yeah. Live out your dreams. So I dropped everything and moved from Oklahoma to Chicago. Like,
wow, that's amazing.
And then, I was like, I don't care if I got to crawl to the finish line. I'm getting to that,
Right, exactly.
This little country girl had to learn. And what you got ain't no joke.
But you got it.
But I'm here. I got it, And it's just like, if they could see you now, what do you think? Their personality, what do you think their words would be to you right now? If they could just kind of see you doing what you're doing now, what would that conversation kind of look like?
Well, my grandmother Myrtle, she was always real sassy, so she was like, okay, I see you. Like, she was probably like, but she probably wouldn't say it like that, but she's real sassy, so she would be very proud. Like, I think all of them will be proud of me. Basically, and what I'm doing and how I connect and reach back and stuff like that.
Yes.
So, because they always instilled that, and one thing my great grandfather used to always instill in me, give God a little bit of your time. Like,
there
you know
go.
what I'm saying? So, no matter, because you can be successful today, and then it can be all taken away from you.
Sure can.
You know what I'm saying? So, so no matter what, stay humble and give God a little bit of your time.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And that's even if you don't believe in God,
right?
There should be some type of meditation,
right?
Spiritual act. There has to be something that
Buddha,
you do to okay.
Yahweh.
Come on, Buddha. Give me some.
It is. You know what I'm saying?
Numb your whole dang eight You better do something because you need to decompress, and you need to be able to reconnect and get in alignment.
Yourself, right? Exactly.
Yes, because a lot of times when you're out, and I'm sure you probably, you're giving off energy.
Right.
And if you're constantly, it's kind of like you're full of holes and the water is just pouring out. So you have to refill.
Right.
And that's what that spirituality, that God or that Buddha or, you know, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, you know, I'm Kyo, whatever. You know, that's where all that comes in. So, yes. Oh, my God. So,
like, every morning, like, I start my morning, because I wouldn't say, like, you know, I'm a very spiritual person. You know, I might not go to church every Sunday or whatever like that, but I'm a very spiritual person. Right. So, every morning at 6 o'clock, I start with prayer and meditation. And that helps, like, the meditation and stuff, because, like, sometimes your mind gets so busy, you know what I'm saying? And you be like, I gotta do this, I gotta remember to do this, I gotta take care of this, I gotta, you know, so because I always look at it this way, like, when you pray, that's you talking to God, and then when you meditate, that's God talking to you.
Oh, I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
That.
So
Don't repeat that. Repeat that for me.
So I say praying is you talking to God, and meditation is God talking to you.
Yes.
So that's one way that, you know, that's something that I do every morning. And then I listen to my motivational speeches and stuff like that to get me started, because you got to have something.
Yes, those affirmations.
Affirmations to get you revved up into you have to have examples of that, because it's easy to lose sight. Like, you know, it might be a day you ain't make no sales. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that means you're gonna stop and give up? Right. No. You know what I'm saying? There's other people that have been through what you're going through, or probably been through worse than what you have gone through and stuff like that. So it's always good to, like, listen to, like, people, like I said, like, listen to people with motivations and stuff like that, and hear their stories. You know, because then that inspires you to keep going.
Yes, absolutely. And then, like you said before, there's always somebody watching. Yeah. And trust me, people are not going to say anything to you. They may later on the third, you be like, oh, wow, you was, okay.
That's why you should always
Yes. And they watch it. And they not only watch how you're up, they watch how you fall and then get back up. They watch every element, is how you manage that.
Right. Because, I mean, that's in life, whether you're in business or in life. You're going to have some challenges that's going to hit you in your gut, and it's going to be about how you're going to be able to get back up at the end of the day.
Punch that.
You know? And sometimes those gut punches hurt.
Okay.
You're like, trying to knock you off balance.
I don't need a water break.
Right. Exactly. But, yeah, so I always believe in, like my papa always say, do things decent and order, because even if people don't like you, they can never have fault with you.
Oh my gosh. So, yes, you don't have to like it, you don't have to love it, but you will respect it.
Exactly.
Like you gotta respect it. If it's all good, you gotta respect it. It's like, you know, a lot of people got their hee-haws about Beyonce. I said, but you gotta respect her.
You gotta respect her.
I said, cause she a beast.
Yeah.
You know, what she does, cause greatness is what you do every single day. Right. You know, what we see on stage that looks so flawless and easy, that's because she busting her tail every day.
Right, that's taking,
you know?
And also, like, being unapologetic about, like, if your name is on it, like, that's a representation of you. Right. So, I don't care if you got somebody that's working on a video for you, or, like, whether it's someone in production, if it's not to your standard or to your quality, you have to let them know that you can't be passive about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a huge thing. I'm glad you said that. Yes.
You can't be passive about it. And that's one thing that I love about Beyonce, because sometimes as women, when we are too direct, where, you know, people look at us.
Supposed to be you an ish, or you know.
But no, but like, you know, men have done it for so long, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to be successful, you want to succeed, you have to be direct. And you have to be.
You do. Yeah. It's always misconstrued. You have an attitude, or you on your period. No, I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
If you continue, you ain't gonna be conversating at all. Okay.
Exactly. Okay. So if your name is on it, you have to protect your brand. You know what I'm saying? And that's a representation of you. Like, whether you put out something good, or you putting out something that's crappy, it's still a representation.
Period. At the end of the day, they're gonna look at you like, okay, I don't care who made it, whatever. It's on here. So what do you? Yeah. Oh my God, that's so true.
Yeah, because I saw the documentary with Beyonce, and I was like, wow.
Oh my God, I think you were saying the one where she was talking about how she had to start speaking up for herself.
Right, exactly.
And Jay really helped her with that, have that voice. It was like, I didn't want to be mean. Right. I didn't want to come off like this. And it's like, but
you got to, and I think that it's easy for us as women, because we say, man, you don't want that type of, like, you know, connotation or whatever, like, where people think like, oh, but you know, you have to speak up for you. And you, for your company, and for your brand, and for your family, or whatever that is, you have to.
Yes, I can't wait for this Girls Academy to come out. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you're going to be putting a lot, just so much good juice into people.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? To where it's balancing out, because everything has to balance out.
It has to balance out, and it can't be no fluff.
Right.
So.
Okay, we don't like fluff. Okay,
right.
Fluffy fluff. We ain't.
Because with like, you know, from studying what other people do at other people academies, like, yeah, they might give you little tidbits, but they're not really showing you how to execute.
Yes.
And it's all like, I can give you all the nuggets in the world, but if you don't know how to execute, then it is what it is.
Yes. Let's see if we will speak in the. Let's see if we have a caller calling in. Or if we have somebody harassing the line. Hello. You were calling on the scene.
Hey, Racheal, how you doing?
How you doing?
This video, I want to speak with Miss Cece.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for calling in.
What questions do you have for Miss Cece?
First off, I would like to say that both of y'all dress is phenomenal. down to the shoes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And my question is, what is your vision that you see for the fashion world in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, said that on this one. Look.
What is my vision? Like you're saying, just in general, as far as styles and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, for the next 5 years, it's kind of hard because, like, to say for the next 5 years because it's, like, so seasonal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it changes. You know, what might be hot, like, right now might not be hot for later.
Right.
You know, later in the season or whatever. But I think that one of the trends, like I said, what I spoke on before, is like plus size fashions, like having more things that's accessible. I'm seeing a lot of more boutiques offer those things for women of plus sizes and stuff like that. So I really do see like a progression that's happening within that industry.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you have any other questions, sir?
Are you by any chance a vendor?
What do you mean vendor? Because I'm a designer as well as a manufacturer. So.
Okay, so in the event that I have an event coming up, would you be interested in being a vendor / guest?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do pop-up shops and stuff like that all the time. So I do like pop-up shops. I do fashion shows and that. Yes. So that is just hit me up on Facebook or whatever. Send me your information over and tell me a little bit more about the event, and I would love to have a talk with you in regards to that.
All right. Well, you have to go through Racheal to get my Facebook stuff.
Okay, no problem.
We'll definitely get you guys connected.
So, do you do like shows all the time, very often, or?
Well, I'm an up-and-coming actor myself, so I have a couple of events that I'm sure Miss Racheal would be interested in. Maybe having you come out and check out.
Absolutely. Well, I'm here for the collaboration, so.
Yes, okay. She lived for it. This is a serial entrepreneur. She be doing her thing. Let's do this. Yes.
So, my final question, I guess, because I think she's trying to cut me off.
I love
going to be an entrepreneur too.
I'm sorry? What did you say?
That's a question for Mabra.
And
oh my gosh. Boy, get off this phone now. That's to be determined, off the subject, okay? But thank you so much.
Thank you for calling in. You had amazing questions. Thank you so much.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Thanks for calling in. Amazing questions. We'll definitely make sure that we give her your information, Didia. Okay?
It's DDA.
DDA. I want to call you Didia. Okay, that's that. Okay, DDA. I guess I can act right. Say your name right. But thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate the support. Yeah, we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling, baby. Woo woo.
And I did see Entrepreneurs, the DVD, and I would say I give it a B+.
You okay? B+.
All right. Yay. So we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for calling in. Appreciate you.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye. Yes.
Those are some great questions.
I know. I'm like, hold on. Let's see. Yes, but you did tap into, because especially the fashion world, when it comes to plus size modeling, I'm glad to see more plus size models on the runway. We need to get some plus size. I don't know if Victoria's Secrets and all of them have really turned out. Do you see anything, or that's considered? They may.
Yeah, so like I do see a lot more like plus size, like I said, because the average size in America women is a size 14. Yeah, exactly. So you know what I'm saying? So like, before the size zeros, those are not true representations of and women come in all different shapes, colors, creeds, everything, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, so seeing that representation in the fashion world now is just so amazing. And even like, they had the one plus size model that was in Sports Illustrated.
Was that Ashley? Is it Ashley Graham?
I can't remember her name.
Is it Ashley Graham? Yes. She was telling some of her stories on how she'd be on set and like just the little comments and all that stuff. And I look at her and I see va boom, beautiful baby, go ahead. Exactly. Yeah. When she's plus size, she can wear anything she wants, and she looks great in it. Yeah. She was also in one of the Jonas Brothers videos. I love that song, and that was a huge thing because who has plus size models in their videos? Exactly. Who are mainstream and up here making money. So that was a big move. So just when you guys are. Think outside the box. Yeah. You got these beautiful, voluptuous women who are handling their business, who are rocking it out. Consider having some of the plus size models in your videos. Because you're women. Y'all know y'all be loving on these plus size models. You know what I'm saying? Plus size women. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow. So he did have some great questions for you. Especially when it comes to just being fashion forward. When it comes to cleaning out how often do you clean out your closet? How often do you switch it up? What is that? You do spring cleaning every month. I know you are bombarded with clothes, everything else.
But what's really important to me is to give back. So like, sometimes like I wear an outfit once and I probably won't wear it again. So it's in great condition and stuff like that. Yes. So I do donate a lot to like the women's shelters and stuff like that. Beautiful. Yes. So I just don't let that stuff like go to waste and stuff because like even with fast fashion that's happening in the industry. We got another caller.
We got another caller. Hold on. You are on the scene. Can I get your name?
Yes. Hey.
Hey. That's my best friend. Hey, that's my baby. Yes, we are live here with Miss Cece Symone, stylist, fashionista, real estate agent, okay? She probably can cook too. Can you cook? Of course. Girl, I'm moving in. Heck no. Yes. Okay, so what questions do you have for Miss Cece today?
Well, I guess I kind of want to know what inspires you. Do you have any particular, like, other designers that inspire you to come up with the fashion and the designs that you come up with?
Actually, what inspires me is like everyday life and everyday women. You know what I'm saying? That's what inspires me. Because like sometimes when you look at like like this like really top designers and stuff like that, some of that stuff is not really realistic. Right.
You're like, I'm not wearing a parachute coming out my head. Can't go shopping for groceries with that on.
Right. It's like, when and where would you ever wear that? Like, so like, just being inspired by like everyday women and everyday life and events and things of that nature.
Nice. So you're just down to earth. That's an awesome quality.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely. She definitely has and she has a great energy. You know, we all about that energy.
Yeah, exactly.
So if your energy ain't right, I'm like, okay, Mara, 15 minutes of this energy. I'm just kidding. Everybody get their first chance. Yes, but that's awesome because you know we are so connected to this earth in so many different ways. Like if we don't get sunlight and oxygen and energy, we kind of like feel some type of way.
Right.
So if you're inspired by the things around us, you know,
Right.
a lot comes out of that. It's like constant inspiration.
And you gotta look for it. You know, you gotta be appealed to it and look for it and be open for it because it could be anything.
Yes.
You know,
Oh
that
my
can
God.
inspire you.
Look at a tree, be like, oh my God, I see it, I see it. Well, okay, what?
Right.
Yes. Any other fashion questions that you may have? Do you help with branding? As far as like what Tamika did with Usher. Do you help with that type of style?
No, I haven't did that, but I mean I'm open to it. Like if that's where, you know, my vision leads me, but I'm open to it, but I haven't tapped into that necessarily.
Yeah, I see that. I see that in my crystal ball. I see that.
What about now? Is this, since you are down to earth, is this something that a down to earth person, like a regular, you know, 9-to-5er can afford? Is it something that can go into everybody's
absolutely,
budget?
yeah. So my prices range anywhere from like, you know, to about like $39 and up or whatever. Yeah. So like I'm very affordable. It's not, I'm not gonna break the bank, and you can still look cute.
Okay. Okay. Come through.
You can buy a couple of pieces and still have a little money left over.
All right. Let me show you how to wear it in a couple of different ways. Make it look different. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, and I know you said that sometimes you'll wear an outfit and not wear it again. But with some of your pieces that I've looked online, you can really switch them up.
You can mix and match, and that's because it's really important to have staple pieces.
Yes.
Every woman should have staple pieces in their wardrobe that you can either layer or you can dress up, dress down.
Right.
So, you know, I have those core pieces and stuff like that. But like as far as like the fast fashion stuff, you know, you might not wear that.
Right, you can't. Can't do that.
Right.
But, you know.
Right.
Yes. Oh my gosh, those are some fantastic questions. You're making me proud, girl. Oh my God, you represent.
You guys, viewers are having some amazing questions.
You know what I'm saying? You represent, and I can claim you now. I was like, hold on, man. Maybe I shouldn't say the best friend thing. So after she answered the question, they asked the question. I was like, yes, so it's affordable and it's an online boutique. Yes. So you can be, because she stays in Kansas City.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I ship all over the country. I have even had a couple of international orders, and sometimes it's kind of crazy. Yeah, because I'm like, how y'all find me?
Right.
And it's like Google. I'm like, okay, I'm doing something right.
That's that marketing. You up there. Okay, you that first click.
Right. So I ship all over the country. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And when it comes to, I know the biggest thing for me and a lot of women, what size do I wear? How do I do these measurements? You know, how, you know, so what is your advice on just understanding kind of how to pick the right size when they're online shopping?
So one thing first and foremost, I would say to women, like, it's best to like know your measurements. Right. You have to know your measurements, and you have to know your body type, because that's important too. Right. Because what looks good on me might not, if you got a different body type, it might not look as good on
like
you.
Baby, because look, she is okay.
No, so it's just good to know like what's your body type, and also to know your measurements. But on the website, like I always have like measurement charts and stuff like that that you can check, and you can see like, you know, And then also I always say as a rule of thumb, like the more elastic something has, the more that it stretches. So that's how you can tell if you need to like size up, size down, or whatever like that. But like I try to be very like direct on my website. Like if it's something that's like, you know, that's probably like sequence is something that, you know, the sizing can be a little like different because it doesn't have any give to it.
So it has to be true to size.
So it has to be true to size. So it will say something like, either size up or, on this item. So I try to be very cautious and give you guys everything y'all need when y'all ordering online.
Yes, we love it. Yes, so let us know your website. We definitely want to check it out.
So my website is Design Spice. Well, actually, I made it easy. So it's cecesymone.com.
Okay.
CECESYMONE.com.
Yes, and I'm telling you, don't make me show you this thing because I have it saved. Because I was like, baby, I get this green outfit. I'm like, baby, I want this outfit in my life. Yes, it's her website is very easy to use.
Yeah, and it's very easy to navigate as well. Absolutely. And I have everything broken down into categories and stuff like that. So whether you're looking for like lingerie, if you're looking for
some va-va-boom,
right, some va-va-boom, or if you're looking for like pants, tops, dresses, sets, swimwear. It's all broken up, so it's very easy to navigate. And also, like I have it's chat on there, so if you ever have any questions, it's available 24 hours. Someone will respond to you within that 24 hours. Like if you have questions about sizing or questions about delivery or fabric or whatever. So
yes,
feel free to use those resources.
And I do want you to take a moment and just kind of break down, because I know I had a high level of confusion when it came to boutiques. So I'm like, what is the big difference between the two? And I realized that it's the quality in some of the stuff.
So like it's quality, you know what I'm saying? And then also it's unique pieces, you know, because like in your average like big box stores and stuff like that, they mass produce those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in a boutique, like they're not mass produced or like, like that. So you're gonna most definitely have something that's unique.
Yes. Yes. So
and
if you're out,
quality.
Yes. So if you're out shopping and you're saying, I got this event to go to, but and if you, it's best to go to a boutique if you can, because at least you'll get a piece that more than likely somebody else is not going to be in.
Yeah, and someone else is not going to be in, and that's something of good quality. So if you want to wear it like a couple of years later,
you'll have it there.
It will be there.
Right, and they shop, because you can have two different pieces. But this one could be a higher quality material than this one. The boutiques offer that higher quality material.
Exactly.
That's
most
silky smooth. Most boutiques.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put all boutiques in the same category. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm learning, I'm like, oh my gosh, I may become, a boutique shopper. I never really, I never really saw the,
the value in it.
The value in it. Well, okay, Jumanji. That's not her real name. That's my name for her. But Josie is calling, so let's get another caller. Love you, baby.
All right. Thank you. Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you as well. Thank you for your great questions.
You're welcome. All right.
You're on the scene. You got a question for us?
Hi, Cece. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. I was wondering, do you ever have creativity blocks? You know how some writers have writer's blocks. You ever experience moments like that? And how do you get through it? How do you get back on the ball?
Yeah. So it's very easy to get burnout or creative block. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just have to take a step back.
Right.
When you get there, because if you're in the process and you're trying to force it, it's not going to be right. It's not going to be authentic. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just best to put it down, come back to it or whatever like that. And when you give your brain a rest, sometimes you know what I'm saying, you look at things from a different perspective as opposed to being in it constantly.
Right. Absolutely. This is my little sister, Josie.
Hi. Josie, that was a great question, Josie.
Yes, and she is a fellow entrepreneur. She has her own cleaning business.
Oh, fantastic. Well, congratulations.
Yes.
Stepping out on faith and controlling your own destiny, girl.
Thank you.
Yes.
I have another question. Do you feel pressure to follow the major trend or whatever trend is it's the fashion world at the moment? Do you ever feel pressure to like jump on, bandwagons, or do you kind of like do your own thing?
Yeah, so like at first I used to feel like that because I was still feeling my way through the industry and stuff like that. Right. So I'm like, oh, if this is trending, so maybe I need to like, produce more like that. Right. But what I have noticed is when you're not being authentic and true to your customer base, you know what I'm saying, you will get stuck because that's why consistency is so important, because if your customers is not used to that, it's just gonna sit there on your inventory floor and you, and it gonna make you no money.
Like, well, shit, I don't want it.
Right. So I mean, it could be tempting at first or whatever, but like now I feel like I'm kind of comfortable in what it is that I offer, and I have a good feel for like my customer base, my client base, and stuff. So I know what they like and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot easier for me.
So it's always that stay true to yourself.
Right, exactly.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for calling. We appreciate you, beautiful, my baby.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Oh my goodness, we had so many wonderful questions. Oh my God, thank you guys. Yes.
You guys so much.
That'll tell you how fabulous you are. Okay, they like Cece, Symone. Okay. Yes. Once again, let everybody know how they can get in contact with you on the real estate side and on the boutique side.
Yeah. So like I said, on the real estate side, it's bankwellproperties.com. So you can reach me through there. I also have a Facebook page. If you put that into the Facebook page or whatever, I'm still trying to build that up or whatever, but you can still reach me on there. On Facebook, I am Cece Symone. So Cece Symone on Facebook, Cece Symone on Instagram, and then also Cece Symone for the website, which is CECESYMONE.com.
Yes, I love that. I love easy marketing because I'm an easy marketing person. I just use boom, boom, boom. That's important, y'all. Y'all be some of y'all know y'all be doing the most. Like 10 different things. You be like, look, I ain't got time.
Right.
Just be clear and concise and be crisp across the board. Don't make people work hard to find you.
Exactly. Make
people don't like to work.
Right. Yeah, because you would lose that client really quickly. If they like that, if they see something they can't find your website, they on to the next.
Yes. And we definitely, me and Mabra. No. I love saying her name like that. We want to present Miss Cece with an on the sheen shirt because she is a superstar, and we are so proud of her.
Yes,
we are on the scene.
On the scene.
Yes,
this is amazing. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Right.
And I wanted to present you ladies.
Oh my
goodness. I got some goodies for y'all too. So let me see. This one is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at the bag. Beautiful. I am like a bag hoarder.
And it's a nice 30 quality bag.
Oh my God! Look at this bag. It has Cece Symone. Oh my God! And the website.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mabra.
You are so awesome. Oh my God!
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Thank you.
We love you.
Like y'all have some really cute goodies in there, so
Oh my God!
And y'all next, because I know that y'all, you go on the scene, to y'all next event. So maybe I hope I see y'all.
And right? You better stop playing. Okay. You better stop playing. Oh my gosh! Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I just love how it's presentation is everything.
Mm-hmm.
You had me with the bag. You could have had just a pair of socks. I was like, oh girl, I got me some socks. But presentation is everything. So thank you. That's professional and it's so crisp. It's so beautiful.
Right.
Okay. Oh my gosh. And look at this. Oh my God. And look. Oh goodness. I love this. Whatever it is, I love it. It looks like.
Oh, you can open it.
Okay. Hold on. You got mine.
No, it's different. They're different. But these are two of my really most popular styles.
Oh my God. I love this. And look how it's packaged. Cece Symone, and she got her information right here. Oh my gosh, it's packaged.
And those are coupon codes as well. And I should say this too as well. So if you're a first-time buyer on Designs by Cece Symone, you also get 15% off off of your first purchase. So if you just drop your email address in there, you'll get 15% off. So you'll get a code. So when you go to checkout, you just put that code in there, and you have 15% off.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! Ooh! Let me find out. Let me find out. Hey, hey! Y'all trying to see Racheal J come through? Come through! Come through! Look! Hey!
You already got the
okay, you better stop playing with me. What? Shantae.
Yeah.
What? Okay. I love.
So yeah, and I think black is always, you always have you need a nice black staple piece.
Oh my
so,
god,
yeah.
I love this. Oh my, thank you so
You're
much.
so welcome.
Oh my goodness,
You're so
got
welcome.
this. Oh my god, you got me talking great, girl. I love it. I love it. So definitely, 15% off.
15% off. Yeah. So when you go to CeCeSymone.com, so CeCeSymone, and then you just enter in your email address. Once you enter in your email address, because it's gonna ask you if you want to enter in your email address for 15% off, it will give you a promo code right then and there, and you just use that at checkout.
Oh my goodness! I've been on the website, and it truly is affordable clothing.
Yeah.
For every income level.
Yes.
And so that's nice when you can, you don't have to feel bad that you're not making,
Right.
6 figures or whatever.
Absolutely.
You can still, look like you make
Right.
6 figures.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. And thank you so much,
Thank you.
Cece Symone, CeCeSymone.com.
Yes.
Yes.
CeCeSymone.com.
Check her out, and she has some really interesting blogs on there.
Yes.
It's all about balance, and I appreciate you for being raw, for being courageous, for telling your story.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
This is so much fun.
Oh my
I was so
goodness.
nervous at first, but it was so much fun.
Yes, girl, you had it going on. You couldn't tell. You could not tell at all. Yes, and then you wanted to shout out your makeup artist.
Oh yeah, so I want to shout out my makeup artist, who is so this is Be Unique Beauty. So Kaylee, she does amazing makeup. She has a really great makeup studio, whatever. So you can reach her at BeUniqueBeautyLLC.com, and you can reach her by phone as well, which is 708-568-1497. Okay.
Yes.
She does all so. For instance, if I have shows or whatever like that, she's my go-to person.
Oh, okay. So when it's that go-to person,
Right.
you know the business
and she's
is good.
so sweet. She's
Yes.
really sweet. Yes.
Yes.
And then my eyelashes too. So it's another amazing company.
I've been looking this whole thing. They are popping. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So it's Blackbird Beauty. So they're also on Instagram, Blackbird Beauty. So they their lashes, they do mink lashes. So these are mink or whatever, and they're handcrafted. So so they're very beautiful, and I love them.
Oh my gosh! Shout out! Yes.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys connect with Miss Cece Symone if you have an event to go to, or you just want to look really unique, or you just need a revamp.
Right.
It's important for us as women, to just, I need a revamp. I need a new haircut. I need some makeup. I need some new clothes. Do it for yourself. You don't have to do it for the vine. You don't have to do it for nobody else. Do it for yourself because you deserve it. You deserve some Cece Symone in your life. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Everybody deserves some Cece Symone in your life. Yes, this has been a wonderful show. I've learned so much.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm so proud of your journey.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really proud that you guys gave me the opportunity to share it.
Of course. Oh my God. Cece Symone, won't he do it? On the scene. Hey. You gonna look back and be amazed.
It's only history.
Hey.
So I trust the man all time.
On the scene. Hey. Cece Symone. Get it.
The greatest victory of my life.
Yes.
Yes.
Keep pushing, keep thriving. We love you. Until next time, you're on the scene. Cece Symone.